Hey, Wealth Builders. I just had a conversation with a real estate investor, and she just spent the last 2 years in Spain. And it was fascinating to me and scary as hell what she said is going on in Spain. She said in Spain, it's near impossible to own private property. What the communists slash socialists have done is they've taken away the ability for people to work and earn a negotiable wage. They've taken away, so they don't own their labor. They've taken away their ability to build wealth and buy houses, and then there's such a huge tax due upon death that they can't leave anything for their children. So there's nothing to build for, there's nothing to create, there's no way to self-sustain and be an independent individual in Spain. The things that she told me, I mean, people, the labor is terrible. There's no wealth buildings, there's no aspirations, there's no encouragement for people to better themselves. There's no reason for them to strive to create value in their area. So she said all the things about Spain where you see this romantic thing about what Spain is, she says it's propaganda. People there they can't own cars because it's too expensive, so they drive mopeds. They can't own real estate. Figuratively they can, but in reality the ownership is taken away. So what you have is the centralization of power. Typical communist setup is the centralization of power with a very few, and then they dole out what's available. So she, as an entrepreneur, she said she couldn't live there. She spent 2 years there and there was no opportunity. She'd see problems. She'd want to go and fix problems. She'd see that people needed things and wanted to create solutions, but the infrastructure is set up in such a way that all that was taken away from her. So her entrepreneurial spirit of creating value in the world and expecting value back for that service was completely squashed. So what does that do when you get central planning like Spain has and you take away the power from the people? What happens is you kill free spirit, you kill ambition, you kill the ability to see a problem and fix it for people. So, man, I really, really hope that America gets off the track that it's on now and realizes that the most important thing is the liberty of the individual and the freedom to go out and create value in the world. When everything's taken and centrally planned, wealth is stripped from the people. Freedom is stripped from the people. I don't want to be too political on here, but be glad for what you have and the opportunities you still have in America, because